Anyways, as I said, good morning, good afternoon, to good evening to everyone from whichever part of the world you are. My name is Sarfraz. People know me by SK. And let me do a short introduction about myself. I am been with Ezytrx from day one, and it's been a fabulous journey until today. It has been an amazing journey. This has been a life-changing opportunity for a lot of people. A lot of people. By profession, I'm a lawyer based in UK, London, and this system is just amazing. Today, I'll put some glimpse on EasyTRX2, the plans about it, what is the future for it, how is the token going to work, and everything uh, about the EasyTRX2. Sorry, my voice is not very clear as I'm still suffering from the cold which I had earlier. So excuse me if you cannot understand me properly. So let's talk about Easy TRX2. People are asking me a lot of questions. When is the launch? When we will be able to go live and all that? How is the token going to work? And what is the expected price? And how sustainable the token would be? All that. First of all, Easy2RX is also a decentralized platform. As I've been explaining to everyone, what is decentralized? A decentralized network is something where even the creator who has created the program, even the owner, whoever control the program cannot amend anything once it's written and updated on the blockchain. Okay, so there is no manipulation on the decentralized network. That's the amazing part of it. That's the reason I'm a part of it, because as I said, I belong from a legal fraternity. So this is very important for me, like a black and white and very transparent. The other thing uh, which has been introduced in the EasyTRX2 is the tokenomics. With the current market scenario, okay, with the current market scenario and the cryptocurrency crossing 2 trillion market cap, uh, it sounds big. 2 trillion market cap is does sound huge to the ears, but trust me, it's peanuts if you compare with the other markets. Okay, if you compare with the forex, which has more than 5 to 7 trillion a day, that's huge. Imagine if we just come close to the forex industry, how much Bitcoin would be worth. And mark my word, it would be worth more than $1 million each. Imagine how much Tron would be worth. I'll tell you my prediction later on the call. But imagine where this industry is going on. We are getting all green signals from all the major countries around the world about the cryptocurrency. It's getting the legal status in most of the countries as well. So keeping all these in mind, okay, the Nicholas, the creator, has introduced a token with EasyTRX. But this token is different from the other tokens which are there in the market. Okay, and there is a reason for that. I'll just give you some glimpse on it. Okay, I don't want to go in detail and confuse you for the moment. Once everything is live and launch, we can go into the detail of it and do the mathematics. But the best thing about it is this token is driven from the community. Which community? EasyTRX community. Who will benefit the most? Members of EasyTRX. Who are going to gain more? Members of EasyTRX. There are some highlights which I did noted down about the token. Uh, so first of all, it's a TRC based token, TRC20 based token, which work on the Tron blockchain. And as we are aware of it, when EasyTRX started, we started around 0.025 price, 0.025 to 0.03. Now it has already crossed 0.10. So that's almost 3 to 4x since the day EasyTRX1 was launched. So that's the power of Tron. And at the moment, Tron is the most undervalued coin in the market. I repeat my statement, Tron is the most undervalued coin in the market. So you can accumulate as much as TRX as possible. And this platform is the best way, best source to get as much as TRX possible. Okay, the tokens would be issued if you upgrade your sets. Okay, so there is no token which is controlled or by the owner or the creator as such. And the token halving will take place every 30 days or whenever we cross 5,000 registration each time. So the number of token would be reducing. So in that scenario, okay, the price of the token, okay, will jump up. I'm not here to give you a detail about the tokenomics or the Ezytrx token because I don't want to spill the bean. Okay, I'm just here to give you some glimpse of it. Okay, it will be driven by the community. The plan is made in such a way, okay, which they have kept in mind about the normal people. I mean, the members of Ezytrx. The one thing I liked about Nicholas when I spoke to him, he said, "I don't want a single person to lose a penny." That was a very strong statement, and trust me, I follow him blindly. And we are here for a very long journey, very long journey. The roadmap is amazing. They are uh, in 6 month time, or maybe if not, they are looking to get some other things which would be an addition to the coins, and so that will uh, uh, make the weight of the coin more strong, okay, more heavier. Okay, I'm just going to tell you this. Just start speaking about the EZ2RX plan. We have the presentation now with us. We did got the detailed presentation from Nadeem last week. We have got the materials which would be posting, which will be posted on the groups and on the Telegram channel very soon, all over the social media. Once we are very close to the launch, so start speaking to your people, start making them aware what is coming up, what's going to happen, because this journey, okay, it's going to be 100x more explosive than EasyTRX1. And I mark my word, it's going to be more explosive than EasyTRX1. So just start accumulating uh, your contacts, just start speaking to them. Okay. Uh, Apart from that, at the moment, today, the call was announced very at a very short notice, and I was requested to attend the call. So today, we will be presenting the same presentation which was done by Nadeem last week. And from next week onwards, okay, Nicholas would be there on the call. And we are hoping to launch the entire Easy2RX section in a span of next, I don't want to give you the exact date, but it can be in next 7 to in a week to 2 weeks time maximum. So that is the a time frame which I can think of. Okay, it may be a little bit here and there, but I just want you to be prepared for it. Start talking to the people and just get all your team together, because this is going to be very explosive. There are various plans where easy TRX2 would be coming up on the internet as well, on various platforms as well, various websites as well, which you would be very familiar with, which people from the all the crypto industry will be very familiar with. They are getting some amazing partnership with some exchanges and coins, but that would be on the later part of the project. So just start speaking to your people, and once it's launched, you know what you need to do. Okay. Thank you so much. I know today, because of my voice as well, I cannot go on and give you the presentation because it's hurting my throat as well. So I'll be taking a leave from here. But Tala would be doing the entire presentation with you. The last week presentation, the same presentation with Abhi did, that would be played to you right after me. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you.
Great. Thank you so much, Sarfaraz, for updating the or
Thank you,
attendees.
Nastala.
Really appreciate you guys to be here. Just give us 1 second. We are trying to play the video for you guys again. We're just having a little bit of technical issues, but well, while we're waiting for that, I just want to remind you guys that because we have been getting a lot of inquiries, we've been getting a lot of messages from leaders from Facebook and from Instagram saying, when can we join Ezytron 2? You know, um, just stay updated. Make sure that you're following us with on all of our social media platforms. So if you use Facebook mostly, you can go ahead and like our page. It's called Ezytrx Official. And then you can also join our Facebook group where you can actually talk to the members one by one or one-on-one, as you can say. So now we also have Instagram. We post there, the daily calls from our beloved leaders in the Caribbean, and I feel like in Australia, in New Zealand, uh, everywhere. So go follow us on Instagram. It's Ezytrx. And then you can go ahead and follow us on YouTube because we have the live recordings there that you can also watch. So without further ado, please enjoy this video if you are new and are curious about what the new thing is for Ezytron 2. I believe that you will like it. So I think that's all for me. I'll see you guys in a bit.
For doing that for me. Thank you very much, everybody. Now we can begin. Uh, we are now going to look at the new platform, what's going to have it for us in EasyTRX2. Again, it's going to be 100% decentralized smart contract. So there is going to be no human intervention on anything that we're going to see on EasyTRX2. Okay, this is just the contents of what we're going to see. Anyways, we're going to go through these slides, so you can skip to the next one. Okay, we've already seen this. Justin Sun is the founder of Tron, and he has been already, we've seen all these things before. Main reasons to acquire Tron, as we were discussing earlier in the past, if you remember in September when the launch of the Easy One platform happened, the price was about 3 cents. And now we can see Tron has already flown over 6 cents. So it's already doubled from what it was. So anybody that was holding the Tron that they bought or earned at the time has now already doubled their income. So there is really very important to acquire Tron this year because Tron right now is at the real base. If you talk about Satoshi price, Tron blockchain is based on decentralized operating system. Tron is 80 times faster, 667 times faster than Bitcoin, 80 times faster than Ethereum. It is 20 times more cheaper in transaction fees. And as you see right now, Ethereum, BSC Smart Chain, all these are getting more and more popular. You see this Uniswap, JustSwap, and all these other different platforms that are now becoming more and more popular. The fees is now going really crazy. The gas fees that are being charged at the moment are really, really high. So compared to those right now, the Tron blockchain or the Tron cryptocurrency, the fees is much, much cheaper, and Tron ranks under 15 on the coin market cap. So it is one of the most leading currencies out there, and it is one of the top teams. So you can really be rest assured that this is going nowhere, and it is definitely in the long run, it's going to be progressing and becoming better and better and better. Can you go to the next slide, please? So what is a smart contract? A smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement between the buyer and the seller being directly written into the lines of code. The code and the agreements contained therein exist across a distributed, decentralized blockchain network. The code controls the execution, and transactions are trackable and irreversible. Now, we've already seen this happening on Easy One. Every single time somebody is joining, the code is being read, and automatically the distribution of the commission is happening straight into people's wallets. And we see it happening once, twice. Now we've seen it over and over again. for thousands and thousands of people that have joined the platform. So this is really the power of smart contract, where everything is automated, has no human intervention, and definitely everything is trackable. All transactions are visible on the Tron chain that you can go back and check, and nothing is reversible. So anything that is being executed once definitely cannot be changed again. So I think this is really a powerful technology that we have found, and I think this is now taking over different spaces, different businesses, different sectors are now getting into smart contracts. Now, what we are trying to do here is bring these two technologies, smart contract and cryptocurrency, together and try and make this a revolutionary product for every one of us. So this is really the future of crypto. I'm sure a lot of people who are now familiar with cryptocurrency, they might have heard all these terms. DeFi, which is a short for decentralized finance, an umbrella term for a variety of financial applications in crypto or blockchain geared toward disrupting financial intermediaries. So what decentralized finance is, what we've been seeing and doing for many, many decades now, using the banking institutions, decentralized finance has now come up in the crypto space where the same things are now being done in a decentralized fashion, where there are no intermediaries, there are no controllers, there are no people who are or central authorities that are managing it. It is people who are doing it and have full control of their finances. So DeFi is the space to look at. Then we have the NFT, which is the non-fungible tokens. This is again unique and can't be replaced with something else. This is something that is now heating up a bit in the market for the last few months, and you'll see in the next probably 6 to 8 months or so, NFT is going to be one of the massive space in crypto, because what it's going to allow people to do is sell anything and everything digitally, which is going to be really, really, I think, a revolutionary thing to see. Then we have cross chains. So there will be a lot of cryptocurrencies that you see right now. They are all written on Solidarity language, and a lot of chains, or I think after Ethereum, we have BSC Smart Chain now. We will see Polkadot. We will see parachains coming in. We will see many other chains that are going to come in. And now the technology is that those tokens that are getting developed, they are now going to be compatible with cross chains. So it will be allowing cross chains to function and speak to each other, and actually move into that fashion. So any new technology that comes up, it will be more versatile and can actually be adapted to the new change. And then we are already seeing DEX exchanges. So decentralized exchanges are already there. Uniswap, JustSwap, then there are wallets that are decentralized and not just exchanges. So we see now there is this entire version of decentralization that is taking precedence over all the central authorities. So this is something which is the future of crypto, because everything is going to be handled and powered by smart contracts and automation that will be the best, because the control will be with the people and not with any centralized authorities. So let's go to the next slide, please. So our objective in Ezy2 here is to create a revolutionary system combining these two innovative technologies of cryptocurrency and smart contract, create opportunities and possibilities for our members, for our participants to earn for life and establish a safe financial environment. So we want to create something revolutionary here where people really don't have to hop, skip, and jump every few months and look for other opportunities, because this is going to be enough for them to go on and on and on and on and on for a very long time. Yeah, next slide, please. So Ezytrx2 this time is powered by a smart contract technology, like we said. And this time we also have an addition over here where it's going to have a TRC20 token. So it's going to be Tron blockchain that token is going to be registered with. And it's going to be 100% decentralized, transparent, and anonymous platform. It's going to be risk-free again, because there's no promises to give you any return on investments or any kind of ROIs that are being promised here. And there's no way that anybody can run away with your money, because everything is based on smart contract and everything is going to be automated and anonymous. Instant commissions, like before. So 100% payments in Tron, simple and rewarding compensation plan with EasyTRX's advanced counterpart. So Easy One, I would say, was a beginner's version where people were just getting to know how the smart contract industry works. Now EasyTRX2 is the advanced counterpart of EasyTRX1 because over here we've got a step ahead and we're going to enter the huge space of crypto, and we see all these new developments that have taken place in the last 6 to 8 months for DeFi, NFT, DEX, cross chains. All of this is going to be explored by this platform in the coming months. So what's new? What's new in this EasyTRX2? So we have a lower starter package. So you can now start with just the 500 trons. Passive earnings for all participants in the program. This did not exist, and I think this is one of the most important additions. This will encourage participants to proactively upgrade because now the upgrade is not going to be just empty or just for the sake of giving away commissions to others, but it's going to have more advantages to yourself. So you will definitely want to upgrade as many steps as possible. Keeping pace with latest market trends in the crypto space. As I said, we are now moving into the token space, the crypto space, looking at all these new technologies that we just saw before, the future of crypto. We're going to get into that. Massive earning opportunities for network leaders. Massive. Now, how, why, when, we will see in the future slides. So this time around, definitely the network leaders are going to love it because they're going to make a lot of money. And 100% decentralized earning system. So definitely there's no human intervention anywhere in any part of the process. This is the road to success. I think it's got 5 steps for you. Step 1, you register with only 500 Tron and you join the system. Step 2, you have to acquire the Ezytrx tokens by upgrading. So from step 2 to step 10, all the steps, you also earn a lot of tokens. Step 3 is you got to refer 10 people in the system. These 10 people are going to be, I will say, they will allow you to earn massively this in the system. So third step is bring 10 people in the system. Step 4 is that your ultimate goal is to go to the ultimate step, which is the 10 steps in the program, so that you can maximize your earnings. And step 5 is all the tokens that you have achieved or purchased through the tokens, through your steps. You just need to hold them. That's all you got to do. Just need to hold them, and you see them going higher and higher and higher in price. And whenever you feel that it's now reached to the limit that you expected, you can just swap them back into Tron and cash it out. So 5 important steps toward the road to success. Next slide, please. Registration, I think most of you are very familiar with this. So you create a Tron wallet, you get your Tron, but remember to have at least 100 Tron extra for the gas fees, and you are ready to join. You can join using the website, or you can join using the sponsors link. Please make sure, like it says on the left here, enter the upline ID. Make sure that you're putting the right ID and get all the stuff correct. And then you just pay and you are ready to go. All you need is a mobile or a laptop to do this business. If you're using mobile, then you can use it through TronLink or maybe Token Pocket. If you're using a laptop, you can use TronLink. And through that, you can do the business quite safely and quite fast. So this time we have 10 steps as well. But as you can see, the value of the steps have gone down. Step 1 is 500 trons. Then we have step 2, 1,000 trons, then 2,000, 4,000. So it actually just doubles on every step up to 256,000 tron. Now you can also see just below that, that step 1 has got no tokens, but step 2 onwards, you earn tokens. So right now you're earning 2,000 tokens on 1,000 tron step, and you're earning 4,000 tokens on a 2,000 step. Same way you're earning 8,016. So it's kind of 2x of whatever you're putting in right now. So there's a lot of tokens that you're receiving at the moment. So each package has a corresponding amount of tokens that will be deposited to your account. You got to qualify by sponsoring just three people with minimum 500 Tron to unlock your tokens and swap to Tron anytime. Now, the requirement we all know earlier as well. We've seen the video for Power of Three, how it can change your life if you everybody just follows the Power of Three. But over here, this is now a definite requirement for you to be able to unlock your tokens. So when you are receiving the tokens, they are definitely a very valuable asset, and you have to do your little part in order to be able to cash out and make a lot of money through these tokens. All you got to do is bring in three people with a minimum of 500 Tron, which is just about $25, I think, right now, or $30. So you're actually responsible to bring in three people to unlock your tokens yourself. And after that, there's no more locking or limit. You can do it and swap it as many tokens as you want, as many tokens as you have. You can do that. So let's go to the next slide. So Ezytrx2 now this time is the way it's distributed. It's distributed in three different pools. First one is your commission pool, that is 45%. Second one is the development pool, that is 5%. And third one is the Ezytrx liquidity pool, which is 50%. So we're gonna check out on every single pool step by step. So let's begin with the first one, that is the commission pool. So now the commission pool, it works exactly the same like it used to work in Ezytrx1. Direct income, level income. And now we have an additional global pool income. We're going to see in detail how it works out. But if you just, Red, can you go back to the previous slide, please? So now imagine, guys, in Ezytrx1, we used to distribute 100% of the entry amount that was coming in. But now what's happening is 1,000 Tron come in, 500 Tron are getting locked in a liquidity pool. So now that 1,000 Tron that I personally put in, half of it has got locked into a liquidity pool, which is pegged against the asset, which is the token that I personally have. So whatever is pegged for me for my token, the remaining is commissionable. So now if you think about it from Ezytrx1 perspective, you will see the distribution of the money that is going in commissions is still exactly the same like we saw before. The remaining 50% is now getting locked in a liquidity pool. How, why, what it does, we're going to see that. Yes, next slide, please. So the first one, we have direct income, which is 20% of the entire amount, but it's actually 40% of the half of it. Level income is also 20% of the entire entry, but it's actually 40%. Global pool income is 5% of the entire amount, but it's actually 10% of the half of it. So let's go to the next slide. So direct income. So you can introduce unlimited referrals to the program, 20% commission payment to the sponsor as long as they have the same package or higher than the referral or the new member, which is very simple. So if you are having a 1,000 Tron package, you bring someone in with a 1,000 Tron package, you make 20% commission, or you make 40% of the half, however you wish to calculate that is up to you. So 20% of that amount goes to you straight. However, if the new person that you have brought in, if he or she upgrades before you to the higher package, in that scenario, like before, you only receive half of it, and the remaining half will be passed to somebody else above you that is going to already hold that step or the higher step. So it's exactly the same way, the same distribution. Let's go to the next slide, please. Level income. This is again a 3x10 post matrix that automatically places new members top to bottom, left to right rule. Members need to unlock commission levels by sponsoring people to the program. Every direct sponsor sponsored unlocks one level of all steps to a maximum of 10 directs, unlocking 10 levels. Every level gets 2% commission paid across 10 levels with a total of 20%. So again, exactly the same way the distribution takes place. So the 20% is divided between 10 levels equally, and it's going 2% to every single person. The only difference that we have in this one here is the point number three. So now every direct sponsor that you place in the system personally will unlock one level. So how this works is like this. For example, you have already purchased three steps: step one, step two, and step three. Now you are already unlocked yourself for three steps. Now the first person that you recruit is going to open up level one, which is one, two, three. For how many steps? For the steps up until that you have purchased. Then the second direct will open level two, then level three, level four, like that. 10 directs are going to open a maximum of 10 levels, which is 88,572 people. So earlier, as you know, everything was did not have any restrictions. It was open for all. There's a lot of people that benefited through it. There's a lot of people that I would say misused this opportunity and did not do anything but still made a lot of money. But here now, if you wish to earn from the matrix, you also need to contribute. So what this means for all of us is, one, as a leader, you're sitting at the top, you're working hard, you got the maximum number of directs, you have a huge dynamic compression that's going to now take into effect. Because a lot of people that may be in your matrix, they may not bring in 10 people, they might bring two, three, four. So the number of people they bring, they only get paid from those many levels. So now, as a leader, if you've got higher levels, that means there's a huge dynamic compression that is now taken into effect. So you're not getting really just paid from 10 levels, but you will get paid from unlimited levels below you, because wherever there is someone that has now bought a step and there's nobody in between who's earning the levels, it will jump straight over to yourself. So I think this is going to be huge, huge difference as compared to what we had in Easy One. This is going to be phenomenally big. This earning is going to be massive. It was already huge, as you saw earlier in one. If you do the numbers, you know that it's huge. Now, because of this 10 people requirement to unlock your levels, one, you're going to have a huge dynamic compression. And second, there will be a lot of spillover in your team from each other, because everybody's going to try and fill up their own matrix to unlock the levels, but they're now going to actually roll over a lot of people to others. And automatically, this entire matrix is going to fill up much faster and much more than what it happened before. So I think this is going to be massive. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So this is how you're going to unlock your level. So if you got one direct, you will unlock one level. If you got two directs, you unlock two levels. Like that, when you hit 10 directs, you will unlock 10 levels up to the steps that you have. So if you personally have 5 steps, horizontally, then you get deeply paid from 5 steps up to 10 levels. Anything beyond, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will be spill over to somebody else. So in this entire system of Ezytrx 1 or 2, people do not change, they don't change positions. It's only the money that gets transferred. So your downline will always stay a downline like before, and they will always stay with you. The only difference is they start paying you as soon as you are active or you have qualified, and until then, they're going to actually spill over to somebody else. So if you have got 10 steps, and if you bring in 10 people with 500 Tron each, which is literally about $300 in total, I think you have unlocked everything for your 10 steps. So it's a very easy and simple requirement to be fulfilled to unlock 10 levels. And I think every one of us are very capable of doing this. Let's go to the next slide, please. Upgrade at 3x. So once successfully earning 3 times of your purchase steps, you must buy the next higher step to continue earning commission from the program, exactly like before. Commissions will be distributed in the same way each time an upgrade takes place. You can earn unlimited amount from the program upon buying all the 10 steps. So the ultimate goal for all of us is really to hit the 10 steps. If you don't upgrade in time, your account will be temporarily suspended and all income will be transferred to the next level above. Earnings restart upon upgrading. So exactly the same way like it used to work before, just the only difference is that instead of 10, we've got 3x now, purely because we want to see everybody progressing to the next level. and going next, because that's the only way as leaders or as participants in the program, we all can together make a lot of money, because that's the only way. And human beings need to be pushed, and I think this is the best way to push you. If you don't start with big steps yourself in the beginning, that's fine. You can join, and now you're going to be pushed by the system to horizontally go to step 2, 3, 4, 5, and the ultimate goal is to reach step 10, where you're now unlimited earnings. Commission is there's no more cap anymore, and you can earn as much as you like. So let's go to the next slide. Now, this is a new addition. So kindly pay attention to what this is. This is really huge potential to make passive income here now. How? So this is a global pool where 5% of the entire global business, so it's not your business or your team's business or your country's business, but the entire world's business, 5% of that in the value of Tron will go straight into this global pool. And that will be shared by the people that have bought the 10 steps. Now, if I just take you back in time, and if we just do the numbers for Ezytrx one that we already know, which is real. So if you look at that, we have about 30,000 members, and the total business volume was over, I think, about 112 or 120 million Tron. So 5% of 120 million Tron is how much? It's 6 million Tron. And how many people went up to 10 steps? I think about 30 people. So 6 million Tron divided by 30 people is each person has now received about 200,000 Tron. 200,000 Tron, even on in today's price, is about $12,000. Now, for such a small calculation, it still made it about $12,000. Now, imagine if this opportunity is going to be 10 times or 20 times bigger than Easy One because of the new introduction of the passive earnings or the token opportunity that we have. You can imagine how big this income is going to be. Now, the second important point here is how quickly you come into this pool. Because day one, there might be only 5 people sharing it. Day two, maybe 6. Maybe 30 days later, you might have 50 people sharing it. But as and when the opportunity is growing older, the teams joining are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is a lifetime income that you have. So once you've got the 10 steps, you're part of the school. You have 2 ways to do it. Either you go and just buy your 10 steps straight away, or you actually start with a smaller step and work your way up through. So every one of us, really, the aim is to hit the global pool and become a part of it. There is no cap to this. So you can become a part of this either today or tomorrow or months later. You will still become a share. But once you hit it, after that point onwards, all the money gets distributed daily and it comes to you. So you will keep earning from this entire system. This is absolutely super cool. If you think about it, this is massive earning. A lot of it, maybe you have investors or people who can chip in big. I think these are the people that need to be brought in because they are going to earn passively from the system, and you will earn a lot of income in terms of commission because of these big numbers that the big investors that are going to come in. So you have to think differently when you're thinking about Easy2. It's no longer just a hard-working plan. It's a plan that is for workers as well as investors. So it's a mix of both. Next slide, please. Commissions. Yes, all earned commissions will be collected on the contract and can be withdrawn instantly, anytime, for free. You will be auto-upgraded to the next step at the time of withdrawal, and remaining will be transferred to your Tron wallet. So what this means is simple. All the money now is not sitting with the founders or it's not sitting with somebody outsider. But the smart contract itself is going to have all the commissions that you earn is there. Instead of now sending it straight to your wallet, there's just a button introduced in order for you to click and receive the Tron. But there are a lot of people that may leave the balances there, or they may just want to leave it there. If your balance is now going above the actual amount of upgrading the next step, and if you do a withdrawal at that time, then it's automatically going to upgrade it for yourself, and the remaining will be sent out. But if you do it a withdrawal before that, then you still will be getting it. Now, this is something which is new and is being tested. If this works out as it is, it's going to be fantastic. If not, then we will move back to the old version of the withdrawal where all the money hits your account. So this is something which is very similar to what we had in TRX1. And I think if we can introduce this, then there'll be a lot of automatic upgrades that will happen for the teams, which is going to be beneficial. As leaders, you will see a lot more upgrades. You will see a lot more people progressing to higher steps. Let's go to the next one. Okay, now the development pool. So this development pool now, if you see, we had Ezytrx1. Now we have a token coming up, which is in Ezytrx, in Ezytrx2, which is launching very shortly. And then in the near future, we do have staking tokens, which are going to be decentralized finance tokens, which will also have yield farming. Then we have non-fungible tokens. Then we have a DEX exchange project. All these are different projects that will be connected with the token platform of Ezytrx, because Ezytrx is now going to become the governance token for all these various projects that we're going to see in the near future. So I think we are now heading towards the right direction. I think we are moving into the crypto space. This is the future of crypto, and this is where we are heading to. So I guess as members of this project, we're gonna be really successful in the near future in the space of cryptocurrency. Okay, now let's focus a little bit on the Ezytrx token and what is the liquidity pool, how it works, what it does. So Ezytrx token is a TRC20 token registered on the Tron blockchain. Token issuance is done on upgrading from steps 2 to 10 of the EasyTRX2 affiliate program. So there's only one way you can acquire this token, that is through the affiliate program. This token, you might come across people that might say, okay, it's not available on exchanges, it's not there on open market, etc. Yes, it's not, because the token mechanics is being created on a smart contract. So all these different exchanges that you guys see, maybe call it Uniswap or Just Swap or any other swap, Pancake Swap, all these are actually smart contracts which are designed on and created on the chain of the token. So if it's the Uniswap, it's created on an Ethereum smart contract. If it's a Pancake Swap, it's on the BSC smart contract. If it's Just Swap, it's created on the Tron smart contract. So they look like exchanges, but they are actually smart contracts. Because, for example, if you've already used a normal exchange like Binance, you see they have to run books. So you can actually go there, place trades. You can actually put a different price of your buying limits, selling limits. You can put stop losses, etc. That is an exchange. But all these swap platforms that you have, they are smart contracts. What they do is simply they have liquidity in the platform, and there are tokens that are issued in the platform. All they do is they just swap your token against the liquidity, whether it's Ethereum or Tron or BNB, against the token price that is currently showing, and automatically they just transfer, the base liquid Ethereum crypto, Ethereum or Tron or BNB, and take the tokens, and it keeps swapping against the buyers and sellers. You don't have the provision to actually place orders and wait for your order to be executed. You have to always do it on live price. That is the exact same protocol that is being designed on the Ezytrx token. So there's only one-way traffic of buying this token, which is through the affiliate program. Because if this token was available on multiple exchanges, then there is no way on this planet we can control the price. If it was higher than the affiliate program, then definitely people would come through the affiliate program. But what if it was lower than the affiliate program? Then nobody would join with you through the program, and everybody would just buy the token from the exchange. So to avoid all of those complications, there's only one way the token gets issued, which is through the affiliate program. Now, halving takes place every 5,000 registrations or 30 days, whichever happens first. So once you've joined the project, once the project has hit 5,000 registrations, halving will take place. That means if you're receiving, for example, like I showed you, 2,000 tokens for 1,000 Tron step, after the halving has taken place, you will receive half of the tokens. So each time a halving takes place, the issued tokens will keep reducing. The number of tokens issued will keep reducing. So I think it's very important to get into it as early as possible because the tokens you're going to have, there'll be a lot of tokens, and later on you come, the lesser tokens you receive. Once issued, transferring and swapping to another wallet is restricted until the member is qualified. Like we saw before, the qualification is already pre-programmed. You need 3 people to join, and then your tokens are released. There's no limit, whether it's 1,000 or 1,000,000, doesn't matter. Just 3 people, that's about $100 worth of business volume that you generate, and your tokens are unlocked for life, and your wallets can now send and receive as many tokens as you want. Guaranteed liquidity provided for swapping at current price at all times. Now, this is a very, very important and crucial point, guys. A lot of tokens that get issued in the market, they do not have adequate liquidity in the market so that when everybody tries to sell, they don't have enough liquidity there for everybody to cash out. But this is going to be a revolutionary token where the liquidity sits over there, all the tokens get issued, and the price is going to be live. And the live price is something that you, me, or everybody in the system can cash out with because the liquidity is going to be pegged against the tokens that are getting issued. I think this is a phenomenal thing that we have. And because of this, I think this is going to be one of the most unique opportunities out there. You will never come across a situation where you're trying to sell and you are not able to cash out your Tron. Every single person or token that is going to attempt for a swap will be getting swapped at the current price because the liquidity is going to be pegged over there. All swapped easy tokens will be burnt from the total supply. Now, this is again a very, very important point, guys. So issuance happened when you joined or you upgraded your the affiliate program. But the moment you swap it with the liquidity pool, those tokens are out of the system. That means they can never be reused. They are out. That means the tokens are burnt and now the price is going to go up. So we're going to now see some token mechanics. Let's go to the next slide, please. So the token mechanism is very simple. It's mainly of 3, in fact, 4 points. First one, new registrations. So everybody that's going to join the system, whether they upgrade to step 2, 3, 4, 5 or not, they will still have step 1. So what does step 1 do? Step 1 brings in liquidity in the pool without issuing tokens. So this is going to have a huge impact on the entire price mechanism that has been designed on this platform. Because the step 1 of 500 Tron only brings in liquidity, no tokens issued. Only if the person buys the next step is when he's going to be getting some tokens based on whatever the price is at the time. And then he or she will be able to cash out from the liquidity pool. So that is step number 1, point number 1. Second, issued tokens get halved after 5,000 registrations or 30 days. Now, after the halving, for example, today we're giving 2,000 tokens, then later you have 1,000 tokens, then later you got 500 tokens, but the liquidity amount that goes into the pool is going to be stable. It's going to be exactly the same. Just the tokens issued against that is going to go down. So I think that way you will see more liquidity and less tokens getting issued, As a result, the price is going to be high. Then we've got 10% slippage mechanism inbuilt on swapping the tokens. This is something which is present on any platform which is allowing, whether it's Uniswap, whether it's Just Swap, whether it's Pancake Swap, any swapping platform that you have where you can swap your tokens. There is a slippage in place because what happens every time somebody sells their tokens, then automatically after those tokens are burnt, the price goes up. So the next person now that's going to try and sell will get a higher price. Next person now, when he sells, is going to get a higher price. So this is a mechanism in place just for the benefit of everyone, where they can benefit and they can actually see a huge exponential growth on the price of the token in the near future. So I think if you can just summarize or visualize rather how this whole system is going to work. Today, for example, if we have 30,000 members in EasyTRX1, and if everybody used to joins it, EasyTRX2, now point number one, everybody's got to bring in 3 people to unlock their tokens. That means instead of 30,000, we are now 3 times. So that's 100,000 members, simply. And now those 90,000 people that have come in have to bring in 3 each. So now you can imagine how big this entire component of unlocking the tokens is going to bring. And at the same time, the token price is going to go massive. So I think all the people that are now listening to this call, who are the early comers and who are going to be benefiting with this in the very first instance, all the Easy One family, this is a chance for you to actually benefit from in the long run. So please do not let it go waste. Whenever this platform, once it gets launched, don't hold back yourself. Get an entry as soon as possible. Get as many tokens as you can, because the future, when all the people come in, they're going to get lesser tokens, and you will see the price going up. So I think it's a fantastic tool that has been created by Nick and the entire team. I think it's something which we were looking for. It's not a passive earning where we are promising 1%, 2% a day, and after 3 months, 6 months, we got to be able to not pay, and then the platform collapses. But actually, the platform is going to be responsible to create the passive earnings for us in the form of the token, because the more people are going to work, the more the token price is going to be. And as a result, the passive earnings are going to be bigger. So I think it's all going to be correlated to each other. I think if we all understand the whole mechanics of it, and if we do what we're doing in EasyTRX1, I can promise you it's very easy for us to even cross what Forsage did, maybe 1 million members in the next 6 months. It's going to be huge. Let's see the next slide, please. Swapping and qualification. This is very important. A built-in feature for members to swap EasyX against Tron. So that's going to be the pair for us. Member must sponsor 3 people to qualify for swapping. Daily swapping cap. So yes, if you're from step 1 to 9, then your cap is 2,000 tokens a day. And if you are having the 10 steps, then you are capped at 5,000 tokens a day. Member must qualify. Very important, guys. Must qualify within 30 days. Otherwise, he or she will forfeit 25% of their tokens, that they are holding. So if suppose I join today, I have 1,000 tokens. If I don't qualify within 30 days, then I lose 250 tokens. And what's going to happen to that? They will be burnt. When they get burnt, the price of the remaining tokens will also increase. In case the member does not qualify even in 60 days, then he or she will forfeit the remaining 25% tokens as well. So if I had 1,000, I lost 250. Now I lose another 250. Now I will still have 500 tokens that I will be able to cash out only once I have qualified. So very important, the power of 3 in the system. When you join, try and get your power of 3 completed as soon as possible, because that will just unlock all the tokens that you're holding and you'll be able to cash out. So I think this is something which is huge. It's something really massive. I think these numbers, 2,000 and 5,000, will also be increased because the token issued, I think we need to just adjust it along accordingly. So I'm sure there's going to be higher number of tokens that you can cash out daily. But the most important thing here is the 3 people that you need to qualify for swapping. Otherwise, what happens is you lose your tokens and they get burnt, and it increases the price of the remaining tokens in the system. Next slide, please. Penultimate package. So this is the ultimate goal of everybody. Everybody needs to be on this package as soon as possible because this is going to be where you want. Unlimited commission earnings. So there's going to be no 3x anymore. You're going to share the global pool. Daily token swapping limit is going to be 5,000 or more. Total purchase price is going to be 500,000 Tron. And total number of tokens, you can see 1,022,000 tokens. If you do it in the first initial part, and the later you do it, the tokens are going to be halved and going to keep reducing. So I think it's very important that all the visionaries of this platform, they really need to be up there. They need to really go out and get this number completed as soon as possible because this is going to make you a lot of money. Next slide, please. So this is how you connect. We've got the same Ezytrx official channels that's going to promote everywhere. So you just already connected, great. If you're not, please get it done as soon as possible. And as I was explaining earlier, Red, can you just stop sharing, please? So as I was explaining in the past,
All right, so that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. And I've seen a lot of questions on the chat, like, actually what they said was the screen was blurry. So that being said, I want you guys to know that the actual presentation or the PowerPoint will be available for download very soon. So make sure that you go ahead and join our Facebook group. Follow us on Instagram, and you can follow any one of the groups that we have on Telegram. And then you can just go ahead and like our page, and we will update you when you can get your hands on the actual Ezytron 2 presentation, so you can go ahead and start your business with Ezytron 2. So I think that's all for us for tonight. Thank you so much for joining Ezytron Sundays I'm so sorry that Nick isn't here, but he is extending his greetings to all of you, and of course his appreciation that you all are very dedicated here as members. We've been here for over a year now, so I really appreciate that. With that being said, thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys again next week. Bye.